Nick830 has always been known to be a wholesome, family-friendly YouTuber and streamer, and with your first impressions of him, you'd probably say that's an accurate description of him. But unfortunately, with the recent controversy Nick was involved in, it seems Nick may not be the wholesome guy we originally thought him out to be.
Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro. Oh my god, it just triggers me so much. It's like this guy's given to like a person on the street and he's like, dance for me. And you made way more than $10. So go show that to your community. Go show your ad revenue on that. I don't know you nothing and I'm not asking you to donate, bro. I'll give my honest opinion on you and I don't like that person. Guy's a D-bag.
It all started on December 28th, 2024, when a small Fortnite YouTuber named Arch posted a video titled Nick830 Scammed Me. And as of now, it has gained just about 250,000 in less than a week. Arch starts off the video claiming that he used to like Nick830 until he got scammed by him.
I don't like Nick830. This isn't because of his content or anything like that. I actually did like him quite a bit before this happened. You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money. How do I know this? Because it happened to me.
Arch then went on to explain that on December 27th, the day before he uploaded the video, he decided to donate $4 to Nick as his chat was on members only mode and not many people were donating, and he wanted to make sure that Nick read his message.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making, as Nick has said he likes to help out small creators, and for $4 it would only take him about 10 seconds to answer. He proceeded to answer saying, if I tell him what challenge I want him to give me, he will say it.
Arch at the 4. Nick Big Bang, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for a video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know?
And this is already a bit weird, because it's not that hard to think of a Fortnite challenge. But regardless, Arch decided to donate again.
I thought, fine, why not? I proceeded to donate $2 more, specifying that I don't mind what challenge even if it's been done before. I also would like to specify I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the 1 chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge?
And this is all good. Arch decided to donate $2 more to Nick, this time specifying the challenge. And you know, maybe Nick was confused the first time. But what did Nick proceed to do? He proceeded to ignore the second donation from Arch entirely. And personally, I think this is where Arch should have just stopped asking Nick. But Arch decides to donate once more.
So I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me, as in his own words, this was okay. Now, he did actually read this donation, but he went on to say that he did read my last donation and I must have missed it and I need to keep my eyes peeled on the stream, but he's just flat out lying.
You saw the second, you never gave a challenge. I did, bro, I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
It's genuinely confusing why Nick would flat out lie like this, as he didn't mention Arch's second donation at all. But either way, Nick goes on to say this.
Arch, listen, if you have a challenge that you would like me to give you, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want. If you want to include me in the video, please stop spamming, okay? It's not my responsibility to come up with video ideas for you, bro. Listen, like, if I had the idea, I'd be doing it myself.
Nick is actually making no sense. I guess you could defend him by saying he's not quote-unquote responsible to think of ideas for Arch, but if someone gave you $8, I think you could find a way to spit something out. And speaking of Arch giving him $8, getting spammed with money is something that I think everybody wants.
Then I donated another $2, saying that in the last donation I did say what challenge I wanted him to give me, and he simply replied, Arch, thank you.
Holy crap, bro. Arch, thank you.
I don't know why Arch decided to give him another $2. $10 was not worth what Nick responded with. And after this last donation, Nick literally banned him from donating.
As soon as I sent the next donation, I realized he had banned me from donating, which is really strange, man.
Arch goes on to state that he doesn't know why Nick was acting like a man-child about Arch literally donating to him. And as far as Nick knows, Arch could have been a little kid using his Christmas money to donate to Nick. And he doesn't understand why Nick, the supposed wholesome streamer, would be so ungrateful to receive the donation. If it ended here, Nick would have gotten some backlash, but he'd probably not be facing as much criticism as he is right now. Because unfortunately, on stream, Nick basically just responded with a total meltdown. On December 30th, right after Nick's stream where he responded to Arch dropped a video titled Nick830 is a liar, in which he would go on to completely debunk Nick, who was attempting to manipulate the reality of the situation.
Look, I'm gonna show you all you need to know. about how scummy people are, okay? Look at this. 1.3k views, 1.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views.
That video, I did not expect it to do that well, and I think the reason it did so well is because people do have issues with Nick. They find his behavior on stream really weird. His interactions with his viewers are just strange. The way he treats his viewers, the way he acts is just not normal. And I think that's why a lot of people watched the video and actually responded very well to it.
You see that? And that's, I can guarantee you, bro donated like $10. I can guarantee you he made 100 times that amount with this video right here. Bro's going on like it's about the money. Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro.
I didn't make any money off the video. I made zero. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so that's a lie. I didn't do it for the money. I make no money from this. I actually am down $15 from when I made this video because I donated to him, made the video, and I don't get revenue from YouTube. Simple as that.
And this is the moment when Nick really screws up. As remember the start of the video when I played the clip of Nick saying, go show your community the ad revenue?
Or so go show that to your community. Go show your ad revenue on that.
Well, this is where it fits into the whole lore of the situation. Because Arch came in with the receipts.
That to your community. Go show your ad revenue on that.
Oh, what? You want me to show my ad revenue? Okay, I will show you guys the video analytics to prove that I made no money. As you can see, there is no revenue here because I'm not monetized. It's literally just views. I couldn't care less, to be honest. I'm glad it did as well as it did because people can see what Nick is actually really like.
Not only did Arch disprove that he apparently made loads of money, but he also mentioned how people were literally getting banned from chat for just bringing up his video, which that doesn't really fit into Nick's alleged wholesome personality. Nick calling Arch a scumbag here is diabolically hypocritical. And watch how Nick attempts to reframe what happened. Because instead of Nick telling the truth that he was ignoring Arch's donations and acting weird in response to Arch, he says this.
But then for him to be all rude and, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it just triggers me so much. It's like this guy's given to like a person on the street and he's like, dance for me. Because I'm giving you money, I'm entitled for you to dance for me.
It's not like that whatsoever. I donated, I asked politely. If you said no, I would have just left it. I'm not entitled just because I donated money for you to do anything for me, but you agreed to do something for me and then you just ignored it.
Arch is right when he says this. Arch literally provided proof that Nick said he would give him a Fortnite challenge in his first video.
Arch of the 4. Nick Big Bang, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for your video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it.
And as of me recording this, that's the last update provided by Nick or Arch on the situation. And it's honestly awful to think that Nick, the guy who's known for being wholesome and family friendly, would suddenly do something so scummy and childish like this. And I encourage you guys to go check out the situation on your own.